I was here in '96 and '98 when Ralph Kelly took over the DJJ, and it was, from my understanding, it was a consent decree, a court order that we had to separate juveniles from adults. And I tell you what, I've been on this judiciary most of that time since, and things have really kind of went off the rails in the last few years. And you guys are here before us again and not really providing any answers other than you don't have staff. I have two questions. Number one is, do any other states do a private system that could just take over this if this continues to fail? Is there any other states that do that?
Yes, there are some states. I believe Florida is one of them, in which they contract out for all the facilities that they have. But if you look at those, you'll see there's certainly a lot of problems with that too. And, you know, this isn't something right now with the staffing that's specific to DJJ. You know, private child cares are having this, you know, Methodist Home and Baptist and, you know, all these other, the Concord care facilities.
We know about the shortage.
Right.
We know
so,
that.
Yeah, so I'm sure with the private facilities, they're having just as much trouble filling as we are with state ones.
Sure. I'm just looking, we got to start thinking outside the box, I guess.
I would say, Representative, that one of the things that we've done, because I mean, we think kind of like you do, are there other states that have solved this puzzle that, because we're happy to copy. And I asked, I don't mind telling you, Chairman, who it was, Natalie Barikanoff of our staff, I think you know how good she is, to go find us some states that are doing this better so that we could copy that. And Natalie spent a lot of time doing the research, and she came back and said she couldn't find any that were in better shape than we were, but she could find a lot that were in a lot worse shape, like places like Texas.
So we're the top of the cream of the top.
No, sir, I didn't. I'm not trying to imply that at all. I'm just saying that we were unable to find a model out there that we could copy. And the report I got is that there are a lot of states whose juvenile justice system is in a lot of trouble.
This last question, and please don't take this. I've asked this before, and people being in the position that we're in, I get asked this a lot too, like every 2 years. Don't take this wrong, but just really answer honestly, because, you know, we are the voice of the people up here, and the people are quite dissatisfied right now with the DJJ system. Are you guys the right people for this job?
You know, I think you'd have to ask the governor that. I mean, I show up every day and do the best I can, and I don't claim to have all the answers, and I don't claim to make no mistakes.
How long have you been in there, Mr. Hart?
I've been in there in this job for 15 or 16 months, I think.
And Ms. Reed, you've been in the system a while.
Well, actually, I just came in as commissioner in middle of August of 2021, but I was with DJJ back in its early years and its inceptions when Dr. Kelly was first there.
You're up for the job?
Again, I work for the governor.
So we got to get the governor in here, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
That'd be productive. Sarah.